the microphone isn't that good. But worry no more, because I have the solution for you. If you order my package now for 4 easy payments of $49.95, I will show you 10 steps you can take that will lead you to a life of financial independence. Captain's log, stardate 444777066. Did you ever dream of wanting to be rich? Well, with my plan, I give you 10 simple steps you can take so that you can be on your way to your own financial independence. Did you ever dream that one day you would be rich? That you would be sailing the seas on a yacht with a bunch of bikini babes, sipping on a margarita, and just, you know, rolling around in a pile full of cash? Well, I don't have the solution for you. Alright, Captain's log, October, what day is today? The 14th, 2012. I was going to do some kind of a video where I talked about movies or something like that, but I want to do something that's very personal today so that I could reach the young audience out there that needed my wisdom, and I could guide them through their struggles and suffering in the American experience of the marginalized and the institutional oppression that was brought onto them by those that control the money and the positions of power in society. So let me begin today by offering my advice on what young people can do to lead themselves to a more happy and fulfilling life on their own. First off, what you need to do is pay attention to the details that are presented to you among all the chaos and the ruckus of the mass media. Do you guys like James Bond? I like these new James Bond movies. They look pretty cool. Casino Royale was pretty cool. Quantum of Solace sucked. But this upcoming one, Skyfall, where we learn that James Bond is actually the son of M, and Anton Chigurh is actually his brother. Well, that's like a big twist, but it's actually a cliche in spy movies. So Skyfall, well, I don't know if I want to see it or not, but maybe I do. Then there's this new Superman movie that's coming up where he plays like a Gordon's fisherman dude, and he's on a boat, you know, and he dives underwater to catch the fish, and then he's like fighting a whale, and he uppercuts the whale, and then the whale turns out to be an alien whale. It has a kryptonite, and Superman almost drowns, but then he takes like a big gulp, and then he like swallows the whale and then spits the whale out. Then he uppercuts the whale into space, and then he flies up into space, and he pisses on the whale. Then the whale like, oh, stop, Superman, you're not supposed to do that, you're Superman, you're supposed to represent all things good. And then the whale, like, he falls back down into earth and splashes, like, creates like an earthquake. And then Superman like flies back, and then he scoops up some lava with his butt cheeks, and then he shoots it out at the whale, and then the whale just like, ah, forget this, Superman, I'm going back to Krypton. And Superman saves the day, and that's it. technology. So, hello YouTube viewers. Let me talk to you about my ideas of what technology is going to be like in the near future. iPhones and iPads and pretty much like computer monitors, they're getting thinner and smaller and more affordable. So it's safe to say that in 5 years, these things are going to be like so thin and portable that you could probably like stick it on your forehead like a sticker or something, and you could use it like paper, and it'll be disposable. Like you just go and buy like a pack of 25, right? And you could put it up on your wall. You could probably even roll it on like wallpaper, and it'll be like very cheap. You just use it, like you plug up the connector to whatever the output is that's giving the signal into this thing, and then you could cut into custom shapes, whatever you want it to be like, and you just throw it away after you're done with it. I mean, it's going to be like this very high-tech alien skin kind of technology, and people are just going to take it for granted. So you can use it for whatever. You can make a whole book out of it. The book's just going to look like a block of plastic. Flip through it, you know, it's going to look like a hologram with 3D and all this fancy stuff in there. So and people who consume it, they won't understand how much of a leap in technology that is from the days of the manuscript, the printed book manuscript, you know, where you actually have ink on the paper and people draw pictures in there. It's not just like computer generated, and you know, people are just gonna be like, they're dumber for it, because you know, just buy a book of plastic. You just go on YouTube and you don't even need to know how to read anymore. It's just some dude in a monkey suit talking, speaking Ebonics, and they just, you know, they'll say, "Hey, look, there's another monkey right there. Oh, yeah, I recognize that." And you know, and he preaches to them, and they take it in, and you know, they learn that way rather than, you know, having to go out and investigate, you know, find that knowledge for themselves. You know, they just copy him because he was the one that came up with the idea first. You know, he actually went and did the work and obtained that knowledge for himself, and you know, they copy it because the technology made it easier for them to take credit for what they didn't do. You know, like if you can't read, somebody read, "I want a 5-piece chicken McNugget for 99 cents. If you couldn't read that, then you wouldn't be able to buy it. You wouldn't know how much it cost. You wouldn't even know what you were buying. You wouldn't even know that chicken McNuggets were actually made from like the scrap meat, you know, the chicken testicles, like chicken foreskin, shit like that. Instead, you just, hey, I got 99 cents now. I'm going to go find someone who can read the McDonald's menu. I'm going to pay him to get me some chicken McNuggets, because chicken McNuggets represents success, or represents something that is to be valued, something that is to be prized. So now that I got 99 cents, I'm going to get that chicken McNuggets to show you that I'm the boss now. See, like a boss. I'm going to enjoy that extra value meal just to prove that I can, even though I don't know what the hell it is. So maybe like one day you can say Elvis's anus hairs are worth money, so I didn't know it was from Elvis. I could have got it from some homeless dude down the street. You know, he didn't even wipe his butt when you went and raped him to steal his rectum hairs to put into like a sandwich bag. You just pull the money out to buy that, and it has like a little picture of him, like an ID with Elvis on it, and it says like authentic Elvis anus hairs. And you wrote like a check, or you took a deposit out just to buy that, so that you could put it in a picture frame and put it in your wall, so that when your relatives come over, then they get jealous because there on the walls hanging an authentic piece of Elvis memorabilia, because it came from his anus. And it's like, it used to be blonde, but Elvis bleached it so that it's raven black. That's how you that's how